It doesn't taste like anything I've ever had when it comes to fruitcake. Look at that. Look at that.
Then we're gonna put brandy in it. What is that? No kids allowed.
It's fruity, it's spicy, it's nutty. I taste the brandy. Why do you think people make fruitcake if you're using all the fruits that people tend to love?
But honestly, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I can eat it. I will eat that whole piece.
It's bearable. Oh, it's the best damn fruitcake in Texas. More than bearable. Come on. Now, what is your favorite brandy to use?
We use a.
He's humble. He refuses to call it the best damn fruitcake in Texas, but I agree that it's the best. You couldn't pay me to eat fruitcake, but Chef Ruben here at Reuben in Uptown Park, Houston is going to prove me wrong because what he and the crew are making is what they call the best damn fruitcake in Texas.
So this is the baby, right? So we're gonna put it back in here. Then we're gonna put brandy in it. What is that? It is very boozy. Yes. So that's what makes it actually for holidays. So this is no kids allowed. So what is that? It absorbs all the liquid, so it goes into the cake. So we let it rest for about, I don't know, sometimes whole day, and that's why we call it like a boozy cake. Also, it's actually pretty good cake. So we're gonna add it in a little bit.
So one of your more world famous recipes is tres leches, but you're making this. So how'd you go from tres leches to the best damn fruitcake in Texas?
Well, you know, Tracy's the one who posted that, and Paula came out with that phrase, and I was like, you have to be humble. they don't want to be humble. They want to be like really aggressive, and I was like, you don't do that. You don't say that. They're like, but Ruben is really good. And nowadays I see more and more that like some other chefs are coming out with like just like a regular fruitcake like this. Have you seen the one in Texas that you order and like they have like a pecans and you order through the year on top?
Yes. Okay, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I mean it's just like I don't know, maybe it's just one of those things. But
so out the oven, you put the brandy in, you flip it over, and what kind of fruit goes into this fruitcake?
The fruit that we use for this is literally we use dried pineapple, cherries. We do cranberries. We do dried apricots, dried peaches, fresh apple. Okay, we mix everything with nuts, with the pecans.
Okay, so what I want to know, I'm sorry to interrupt, but why do you think people make fruitcake if you're using all the fruits that people tend to love? Apples, pineapples, peaches, the whole shebang, and you're putting it into a cake, and you would think that it would be amazing.
You know, when my first wife, when I was married to my first wife, her, I think it was, who was it? Always send me or give me a fruit. And I was like, why did she does that? This is like in the early 90s. I was like, why did she does that? She knows I don't like it. And this actually came out because Tracy wanted a good fruit cake. And I was like, well, I said, I think I have a recipe that a long time ago. Maybe we can try it. But honestly, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I can eat it. I will eat that whole piece.
It's bearable.
It's bearable.
Oh, it's the best damn fruitcake in Texas. More than bearable. Come on.
So I'm like, okay, so let's try it. So once it comes out of the oven, we put the brandy. You can use any kind of brandy.
Okay.
Actually, And then we just cut a little rest, and then you just this just got like good cider.
Now, what is your favorite brandy to use?
We use a Pedro Domecq brandy, it's a Mexican brandy.
Okay.
You can use Torres, you can use any brandy you want actually. But in the house we have Pedro Domecq, so we use Pedro Domecq. But it's just like an old school, my dad used to use that.
So do you think it's the brandy that makes it not as palatable as a typical holiday treat?
Yeah, probably. So if you get like a sweet brandy,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be like more approachable. But once you let it sit and let it rest, it literally just the brand evaporates. I mean, it just like concentrates,
Right.
and it just boozy. It's something that just like it's not that big of a taste in me. I really don't like brandy. I don't
It's
like.
a strange flavor, isn't it?
I know, yeah. It's just like I really never actually liked it that much, but hey, I'm more like a mezcal tequila guy.
He went away. It's coming back. I did not take a bite. I did not sneak anything in my mouth hole. All right.
Okay, so let's try it. Adeline, can you bring some fork so we can? Adeline is gonna be our for this person. You see?
All right. Look at that. I mean, it looks amazing. And the common notion in the holiday season is that, oh no, someone got me a fruitcake.
No, we don't want people to think that. That's the
Right.
reason we are like striving for this and this and this.
Look at that. Look at that.
We want people to have like a different approach to it.
Sure.
You know, like, hey, this is good, but this is really good. There you go.
Okay. You definitely taste the brandy in that. Yeah. Okay. This is Adeline. She's the general manager for Fruitcake. All right.
So, how about it?
It's fruity. It's spicy. It's nutty. I taste the brandy.
You can see the apple, fresh apples.
Yeah.
We have raisins, golden raisins, cranberries. We have dry cherries. We have dry apricots, dry pear also. So it's just like it's just like a bunch of like, and with the I will not call them the best. I'm humble, but I'm sure.
He's humble, so he's not calling it the best. Now,
Okay. Am I getting
This.
in trouble with Tracy? ¿Está bueno? It's so good.
I come back and eat the rest of it. This doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't taste like anything I've ever had when it comes to fruitcake. Usually it's not like the jelly fruit. I think maybe that's what it is that it's traditionally served with a gummy fruit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. And then maybe a cheap brandy. So you got cheap candy because it's not really fruit. It's like candy, like, like gummy bears or something. Yeah, plastic. So cheap ingredients, cheap brandy, and that's why people hate it. So mass produced, delivered, shipped to you from Lord knows where, but you get it homemade, the fresh ingredients, the good brandy, right here at Urbay. He's humble. He refuses to call it the best damn fruitcake in Texas, but I agree that it's the best. My words, he's gonna stay humble. I think we should make an allowance just once.
I know, right? Okay, this is the best. Because if not, my boss is gonna fire. Maybe I don't say that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good holiday offer. Not your classic fruitcake. Okay.
Okay, so this goes good with apple. So this is a kind of dessert after what? Like, what would you recommend?
It's gonna go really good with eggnog.
Eggnog.
Some
okay.
people told me that they actually cut it and they put the eggnog on the cake on top of it.
Oh.
It's actually really good. So you avoid the brandy. You already put brandy in it, but evaporate, so it's boozy, but not that much.
Got it.
Right now you feel it because I just put it in, just came out of the oven. But people grab their eggnog and just put it on top. That's a great way, and it's like it's a final dessert. It's like dessert after you have a meal or you have like all your holiday fixings. Then you can have it. It's very rich. You know, I would just have like a little piece. That's why I cut it like small pieces. But it can really last you a long time in the fridge, even at room temperature at your home. If you cover it really well, it can last you like a week. You can have a piece every day, every other day. But
You said a piece every day. Every day.
that's the reason it doesn't.
But hey, it's fruit.
It's all fruit. It's all healthy. It has brandy. Well, get wrong with that. Nothing can go wrong with that.
Oh man.
It's good.
Yeah.
So you can taste the brandy. It's powerful. Right now it's like more like vodka. But whenever you let it sit for like a day or so,
Okay.
evaporate
Goes all
Yeah.
in and just kind of.
so you can taste it better. Don't eat the top of it, but eat the bottom, and you can just feel it, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have my two tasters here. Oh, figs. He has dried figs too.
Okay, so tell me about the first time you served this to somebody who hates fruitcake, and they changed their mind because they loved it.
Oh my God, who was that? There was somebody at
Probably at
Pastry. They ordered it actually. Tracy sent it as a present.
Right?
Tracy has a list every year that like sister-in-law, and she sent them presents or gift cards or something. It's a list of puppet kits and list of writers and all that. So the first year she was like, I want to send a fruitcake. That's when we come out with a recipe, and she sent it. And who was it? The one that I can remember now. But the person said, Tracy, I need fruitcake. She will tell you where she remembered the name. She's like, I really never like thought I saw fruitcake, but it came in that plastic bag with vacuum packet. She was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? And I was like, okay. I tried, and it's like, Tracy, that is the best cat. That's where it come from. That is the best damn fruit cake, and that's how we got the idea. I have to ask Tracy who said that, because that's how we got the idea. My God, who was it? Some of her friends, some of the people that sent, and she was like, Tracy, this is the best damn fruit cake. And then Paula was like, okay, let's cash on that. But it's just like,
Well,
it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, this is amazing. Chef Ruben, this has been the tastiest part of my day, absolutely. And I really appreciate you letting me crash the kitchen and see how the magic is done.
And sorry for the traffic.
Oh, no, please, no worries. For the holiday season, this is going to be available through Christmas, or you just keep this year round because fruitcake is that damn good.
Yeah, we keep it year round. Whoever wants to order, they can go online and they can place the order.
Gotcha.
If you order like 2-3 days with anticipation, we'll have it for you. But this is go to the holidays. It's gonna go all the way from now all the way to December, the end of December, and part of January. Also for Rosca de Reyes, we actually do Rosca de Reyes too, and Kiradurbe, but in the Yugos. So just like it's gonna go to the whole month.
Yeah.
And you can order it on our website. I mean, we can make it for you. Don't be shy. Just like in the middle of the summer, be like, I want a fruitcake, or I want a really good damn fruitcake, then we have it.
Well, that is amazing. All right, so we got Reuben in Uptown Park. We got Hugo's. We got Backstreet and
Caracol,
Caracol.
the Galleria area, and then we have Sochi downtown.
Yeah. So there's no excuse. You enjoy Chef Ruben's delicious meals, desserts, the entrees, the cocktails and more. And so thank you for watching.
Thank you.